Hi, my name is Joyce Hertzson, and the piece that I'm standing next to is called After the Fall, both with a capital F and a small f, so you can interpret it differently. The piece is an ecoprint, or painting with plants is another way to look at ecoprints. And a friend that I visited had started to do this, and I was so excited by being able to work this way that I then came back and have done a lot of my own research, and I look at different blogs and things, but some of the techniques that I've been using are how they traditionally print to fabrics, and coming from a printmaking background, I wanted to explore paper, and so the way that I handled the paper was actually in the same way that people print on fabric, meaning instead of folding it in little blocks, because I wanted to get size out of it, I make sure the paper is moist, just like you would if you were doing a lithograph or an intaglio print or whatever, and then it's rolled. So the plant matter is laid out, and so when I'm actually designing, I'm designing using plant matter and thinking about how I lay it out. I try and explore different, not only different substrates, but also different types of plants, different ways to approach it. So in this particular case, all of the plants are eucalyptus. And one of the reasons I like eucalyptus is because it is probably the only plant that prints equally well from both the front and the back of the plant. And so I never know what's going to be there. And to make it a little bit more interesting, these are copper scrubbies that you would use in your kitchen that I unrolled, cut into shapes, let rolled, and then I roll them in, because copper can be used as a mordant, but the copper is a little bit more toxic than mordanting with alum. And so, I knew that the copper, well, I wasn't sure exactly how it would print. This is the first time that I did that. The other thing that I've been doing, and so that's why you start to see the symmetry across the piece, is when you lay the plants out, you have to put another sort of page on top. Sometimes if the page is a carrier blanket that's been sort of soaked in rust water, it gives it a very different look. But instead, what I've been doing is laying the plants out and then taking a second sheet so that and because it's eucalyptus, it prints on both sides. And so it was a way of looking at how do these all relate and come together.